Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to talk about how I make money writing stories. And when I say stories, I'm talking about Medium stories. How, if you've never heard of medium.com, it's basically a platform where you can write creative articles and then you build a personal brand, which you can then monetize. Medium gets millions of monthly visitors, and this is definitely a platform you should be on if you know how to turn your words into articles. So, if you can write and you don't even need to be an expert writer, you can definitely get started with medium.com. I have 45K followers on medium.com and I'm not even the best of writers. So, if I can do it, I feel like many beginners can as well. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how you can grow on medium.com and monetize your personal brand on the platform. So make sure you watch this video. My name is Paul Rose, and on this channel we share all things online business, digital products, and if that's what you want to learn, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. So to get started on Medium, you want to go over to medium.com and sign up for your account. Many people think that they need a paid account to start writing on Medium, which is definitely not true. You can get started using the free account. Now, if you want to monetize on Medium, you can either do it by monetizing outside the platform, that's with digital products, affiliate marketing, or consulting sessions, or using the partner program. If you're just starting, then definitely consider doing it without the partner program, which is much better. So I'm going to be talking about how you should be going about using Medium. You're going to need to pick a niche. I know you've heard that countless times, but it's really what you need to do because people are going to be following you because of a certain type of content. So you need to make sure that every post you put out is something that they initially followed you for. So on Medium, some niches that do well include the personal finance niche, tech, coding, productivity, self-improvement. All those niches are different types of niches that do well on Medium. Once you pick a niche, the next thing is to think about your schedule. Now, if you want to write a Medium, for me, it takes me about 1 to 2 hours to make an article for Medium, which is a lot of time. And then I recommend posting 3 to 4 times a week, and you want to be posting quality content. So I'm going to be breaking down what you should look for with quality content, and I'm going to be taking one of my articles to talk about that. All right, so this is an article I wrote on medium.com, and basically it has gotten 315 tabs. So we're going to be talking about how to structure a post that can go viral on Medium. So first things first, we're starting with the title. So one thing I love to include in my titles are yes, because many people just like to post how to content, and I do sometimes. But with Medium, like I said, stories, it needs to look like there was someone behind this article. With ChatGPT becoming better and better, it's so easy to write an article. And so people are a little bit picky about the articles they read if it's something they could just have asked ChatGPT. So you need to make sure your article is personalized, starting with your title. If you can include it always makes your article a little bit more personalized. And also, if you can add in a curiosity element in your title for this particular blog post, that would be the better. People will be like, okay, what better way has she found, like based on this title? So you need to add something in your title that sparks curiosity. Then you need to continue that with your subtitle. Now, this is basically a continuation of your title because people can actually see your title, your subtitle as they're scrolling through Medium, and you want to make sure that people are curious enough to want to click on your article and read. So once you have your title and your subtitle, the next step is your article proper. Your article needs to do three things. It needs to get people to know you, like you, and trust you, because that's how you can go from just an article to an article that builds your community. So first things first, you want to get them to know you, and you do that by telling a story. Yes. So talk about an experience that's related to the topic. For this one, I talked about a time when I was running a blog. So it's basically an introduction to the whole topic, and it gets people to know you. The next thing you want to do is you want to start sharing what you initially wanted to offer. Now, with each article you write, you need to make sure that there's a takeaway. Personally, now, if I don't have anything to write about or anything to teach my audience, I usually choose not to post. But when you're just starting, you want to try out every idea. And so you need to think about the takeaway that people would get from reading your article. For this particular blog post, it's basically me teaching them a strategy or how to blog in a better way. So that's the takeaway from this article. So that is basically like the like factor. How I like to put it is that people will like you for the value you bring. Finally, the trust factor is basically I like to attach the trust factor to the ending, or I sprinkle it in between the articles. Now, the trust factor is going to tell people that you're not just someone else teaching online. You actually have, it's going to show that you actually have experience with what you're talking about. For example, for me, I usually like to share screenshots. For you, it could be anything that consolidates what you're teaching. So you really need the trust factor to seamlessly roll into your call to action. And your call to action is basically where you promote something in your article. So that could be a digital product, that could be an affiliate product, or maybe a consulting session. In this article, personally, I'm not promoting anything because I'm part of the Medium Partner program. So I don't see any reason to promote since I'm already making money from the article. So that's by the way. But usually, if this was not a paywalled article, then I would promote a digital product or an affiliate product or anything that is relevant. Now, when it comes to your call to action, you need to make sure it's relevant. You don't want to be talking about productivity in your article and then promoting something about tech or coding. No, it has to be seamless. You want people to be like, if you can give so much value in the article, then how much more in your paid product? And then seamlessly, you just click on to buy. So that's it about structuring a Medium article. If you enjoyed today's video and would love to learn more about writing on medium.com and growing a personal brand so you can monetize your Medium page, just like I did with digital products, as you can see on your screen, that's how much I've made on Gumroad. Then make sure to check out my Medium Incomplete. The link will be down in the description. So with that said, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you in our next video.